Welcome to Cruise News Central with Joseph.
So I'm on this cruise with my son. We were just down in the shopping area part of the ship. We head back to the room. Almost back to the room, I look down. He's eating a chocolate bar just like the ones they had in the shop down there. I didn't buy him a chocolate bar, so I grabbed his shoulders. I turned him right back around. We went straight back to that shopping area. I located the high-end jewelry store, and I sent him straight in. See, that's a joke that has something unethical in it, but obviously I wouldn't really send my son down to go steal something from a store. We have a story today about a prankster on a cruise ship that doesn't know where to draw the line when it comes to joking around. We have that and a whole lot more on Cruise News Central. Let's roll the episode. All right, we're going to start things off this week with a story about a freak incident that happened in Florida, a ways out into the ocean. The Coast Guard really came through for 2 people and a dog this week in a heroic rescue. Let's roll the story.
2 people and a dog had their boat sunk by a cruise ship-created wake in Florida this week. The unfortunate folks found themselves stranded in the vast ocean, but were able to swim to a buoy in the water. It's unclear how they contacted authorities, but the Coast Guard sprang into action and were able to locate the stranded passengers. After being rescued, they were taken to Tampa General Hospital.
I think everybody knows one of those people that just doesn't know where to draw the line when it comes to telling a joke. They take it so far that it's no longer funny, it's just really uncomfortable. Well, we've got a story about one of those people today, and unfortunately, the butt of her joke was a hard-working waitstaff member on a cruise ship. We're going to get to that story in just a second, but first, we need to talk about one of the world's largest cruise companies has got themselves into a big conundrum. Royal Caribbean is in some deep ship because of a real pervert of an employee that they had that was working on the Symphony of the Seas doing some absolutely unspeakable things. This story is going to have you looking underneath the furniture in your cruise cabin next time you take a cruise. Let's roll the story.
For Royal Caribbean, the fallout from a nightmare employee continues. Arvin Joseph Mirasol was caught planting cameras in passenger rooms, filming them showering and using the bathroom, as well as hiding under the bed and recording. Authorities say that these kinds of things happened on at least 12 cruises on the Symphony of the Seas, and up to 1,000 guests could have had their privacy violated. Understandably, passengers affected are not happy, and new lawsuits have been issued to Royal Caribbean. Apparently, Mirasol uploaded at least some of his camera footage, including footage of children, to the internet and to the dark web. Do you think Royal Caribbean should be held responsible?
Unfortunately, sadness, depression, and deep regret can all make a person feel like there's no way out. I don't know what the man in our next story was going through or why he did what he did, but I really wish he would have found a way to keep on going. Let's roll the story.
Cruise news. A man woke up aboard the Norwegian Epic on December 26th and started yelling, "I can't take it anymore." He then struggled with his 75-year-old mother who tried to restrain him, but to no avail. Dan McGilvray, age 51, a financial advisor and father of 4, jumped from the side of the cruise ship, hitting a lifeboat on the way down, finally making it to the water. The crew of the Epic, as well as a nearby Holland America cruise ship, searched for the troubled man, but after a day passed without finding him, the search was called off. It is speculated that medication he was taking for seizures may have contributed to the mental health crisis that led to him jumping.
Social media brings out the best in some and the worst in others. This next story is an example of what not to say to crew on a cruise ship. Some things just aren't okay to joke about. Let's roll the story.
In another example of ways to get banned for life from a cruise line, a TikTok prankster thought it would be really funny to tell her waitstaff at dinner that she was planning to jump off the ship later that night. Not knowing if the woman was serious or not, the waiter became quiet and concerned after hearing this. The woman went on to talk about riding whales and dolphins, leading the waiter to relax a little and realize she was most likely joking, but you never really know. An average of 19 people go overboard each year, and most of them don't come back. Not really a joking matter if you ask me. I'm not going to mention the TikToker's name, and I would implore all of you not to seek her out. She is an example of what is bad about social media.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an exclusive update on the recent propulsion issues that the Carnival Vista was having. It's running like a dream. I can tell you that because my wife and I are on it right now. It's running fast and smooth. We are on our first leg of 3 side-by-side cruises. Next week, we will be reporting from the Carnival Mardi Gras. Until then, if you like this video, make sure to check out one of these other ones that you're seeing on the screen right now. And always remember, no matter what destination you choose, no matter what cruise line you choose, adventure awaits.